Hey everyone, this is my Patreon proud reaction to the 9th episode of Uchuu Kyoudai, or Space Brothers. Now, last episode, Muta got to see what it's like to be treated as a hero. He was on TV, talked about how he just completely defeated that evildoer, and completely intentionally, there was no mistake or accidents there, and just got really lavished with praise and rewards and getting to touch American Girl hands and getting nice emails from Surika. It was great stuff, and probably will pass his exam because of that. Things are looking up pretty well for him, so I guess we'll see what the bad news we got at the end of last episode, exactly what's that's all about. So yeah, let's see. 3, 2, 1, play. So that's would be Earth. That's not a meteorite, is it? No. Yeah, it didn't look like one. Definitely looked man-made. Just want to double check, make sure I'm watching this right episode because this is some progress here. I don't know. I just got here. Well, I guess where it ends, everyone dies. Oh, it's a dream. Of course it's a dream. That makes sense. Okay. Okay. I was pretty lost there, so it's a good thing to find out. Definitely a good thing to find out. 6 o'clock. Because I genuinely thought I may have clicked on the wrong episode at first. So it's good that I didn't. Because clicking on the wrong episode would be a pretty stupid way to spoil yourself on a big plot point. Why, indeed. Want to grab his face. But yeah, you really shouldn't shoot rainbows out of your nose. It's a good way to get people to think you're gay. Oof. Back on the plane. Individual resolve. Yes, Hibito's a silly one here in this show. To Muchan. So what's it about? Help me, I don't get to see it. Dear Muchan, I'd like to make a request. If I die... Yeah, that got dark quickly. It got really dark really quickly. So is it all you read of it? Nice. Do planes just have those nowadays? I've never been on a plane in my life, so I wouldn't know. History of spaceflight accidents. Accidents do happen, I guess. Yeah, you should. Well, that's a good way to get freaked out. I hope not, but it's a long show. Who knows what could happen? And I guess that would explain the dream. Choco burger? Well, that sounds like some American food right there. I'll take one. Well, it's like, well, if you're offering it to me, I'll take it. That would be a problem. He could. I mean, technically, you could die in this plane, right? In a plane crash, like, but you can't live your life worrying about that. I got a fish! I gotta pleasure myself with it. I was referencing a Code Geass meme if you didn't get that. I want you to take care of Oppo. You're getting distracted. Dump my hard drive in my bathtub. They're brothers, all right. Oh, oh no! I've been spotted. Here, you can have it back. Okay, that was a little bit weird, but I guess this is fine. No fight broke out there. First thing she asked for. Yeah, give me my souvenirs, boy. What? What? What are you guys even doing? I think you've had enough of this. Just right out with that. That's the important thing. Who gets what? Yeah, that's what they would care about. Yeah, it's a normal thing. But I guess a little bit different to actually see it. Calligraphy. These parents. Hairball Nanba Muta. I saw. I mean, his head is one big hairball, so. Yeah, sorry, Mom, I gotta take this. Yeah. Oh no, I ran so fast I de-aged. Some things never change. Except, you know, Hibito's not with them this time. Hey Eddie, what's up? It's quite a while. It's great news. He's not quite an astronaut just yet, but he's getting closer. Can you see my brother from there? Should be right around there. He's not gonna see him waving, of course, but it's the thought that counts. Hello, ISS. O genki desu ka? Yep, I think that's it. Either that or an alien spacecraft, but probably the ISS. Did you see him wave, though? He did wave at you. Maybe if he had binoculars, you could see. Still waving. Those two are just so weird. That was a bit of an abrupt transition. What? How old are you, child? That does sound like it, yeah. Kenji. Living the dream. Child, don't eat that. That's not food. That's clothing. I don't have to buy you more. Uchan. Wait, I don't understand. What is that? I assume two. Yeah. Because I have a 3-year-old niece that talks a lot better than that. So. You know. Yeah, sure, that. Sakana is not an easy word. Got like 3 hiragana in it, so. He seems to have a nice family, though. Bye-bye. Maybe like a kappa, you know? Maybe that's what she meant. Maybe she views her dad as a kappa. She's alright. Christmas. I'm sure it'll go by in a blink of an eye. It's much better than, you know, having a father in prison being the reason why I don't get to see your dad. That'd be far worse. Because at least you could brag to your friends about how your dad's an astronaut. I mean, that's probably not a replacement to actually having you at home, but it's something. Acceptance party for Group B. Seems like a lively party. Yep, spotted Surika, of course. That's the big deal. Everybody else is just kind of there, but more importantly, Surika. Pachi, 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 pachi. Well, by this show standards, yes. Just a bit. Just a little bit. Kanpai! Now let's get drunk and drown our sorrows away. Yes? The goods? Oh yeah, there was that. Oh yeah, he said he would do that. Oh. Good. Congratulations, Fumi-chan. That's totally not Nanba's slips. Muta, I mean. Except for that, yeah. Everything else is great. Yeah, I know it's you, Muta. I knew you'd do it. Yeah, it's the way it had to be. Backup. uh yeah. Cool. Yeah, you were the hero, an American hero. It was great. Guy just has a ukulele because why not? I'm popular all of a sudden, it's great. Yeah, that's what I just said. Which means Circo will totally want you. That's how it works. You are. You can have your head held up high. Just show your new friends how much America's influenced you. I want to go to, yeah, that. Would be pretty cool to go to Mars. You'd be so far away from any annoying neighbors. Well, yeah, but it's cooler. Sounds pretty cool. You may just find out, depending on how the story goes. Well, there you go, Muta. They kind of wrecked you on that one. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I mean, that would be pretty cool itself. You just hang out in space. I'm sure she did. She's so cute. And now, when if she succeeds, he can see Surik anytime he wants. Look up at the sky. Yeah, so it's like we're practically married, really. Yes, I'm sure that's what she was thinking. As she did it. Oh, Nanba. Muta. I keep accidentally calling him Namba, which I shouldn't do because there's two Nambas in the show. But everybody else calls him that, and it just throws me off. Well, that's the thing about dreams. They don't always come true. That's a little bit sad. Thing is so cool looking. Hopefully not with her on it. Maybe she'll fight to keep it alive and well. I can't talk to girls, don't be silly. You cut her off, what was she gonna say? Bar smashed. That's what I call a bar right there. That's great. Just call him Muta, it's much easier to say. Maybe. I do like your jacket there, Muta. Very cool. uh... A little bit weird to call your friend daddy, just saying. Yeah, in space. So let's not destroy that thing. She does. But I would say you do too. Ultimately, you don't get to decide who deserves to go to space, that's the people in charge, so it's not something you should worry too much about. Yeah, okay. Well, that was a bit of a heavy episode, you know, compared to last episode. Well, that was the ninth, yes, the ninth episode of Space Brothers. So this episode, you know, the topic was pretty much just, the main topic of the episode, I guess, was just the people that you leave behind when you become an astronaut. First we had Muta. Obviously we knew we saw something of Hibito's the end of last episode, and this time we got to figure out what it was. It was a will, but we didn't get to read very much of it. I mean, judging by that one bit, he may not even finished it, really. But at the very least, at the very least, Muta did not finish reading it. He just read enough of it to know it was a will, and then it stopped there. But yeah, he was not pretty happy with finding that, because even though he should already know about the whole will concept, actually seeing your brother's will, that's gotta really make it, like, real, you know, the threat of dying because of some accident or whatever that happens, and accidents do happen. They even reference something with the parachutes getting tangled. Like, these things do happen, so, you know, it makes sense. It definitely makes sense. So in that regard, we're talking about, you know, what happens if you die. But we also brought the topic with Kenji, because he wasn't just worried about, you know, what happens if he dies, just even being gone from your family for 2 or more years. That even, and even if you come back alive, that's still, you know, years that your child is without you. So that's what I mean by that topic, is kind of what was brought up a lot with this episode. Is that when you leave, you know, you're gone. You may come back, you may not. Either way, there's, you know, stuff to consider, to think about. The sacrifices that you make, whether it be sacrificing a higher chance of living or sacrificing time with your family, you're sacrificing something. And that's after you even just, you know, successfully pass everything. But yeah, Kenji's not quite an astronaut just yet, but he is definitely worried about that sort of thing and thinking about it, so that's important. Let's see. But yeah, we also talked about the ISS a lot with the episode, because I was swinging by, you know, Japan, where they were, so they could see it. And Namba was not going to miss this, and neither was Sarika. They both saw it. They both watched it together, sort of, you know. They were looking at the same thing at the same time, just not really side by side, but it was kind of like a date, sort of, you know. Yeah, it was funny seeing how excited Muta got about that. It was pretty adorable, I guess. But yeah, Sarika, we got to learn a little bit about her too, from her perspective, because, you know, we got to learn a bit more about what she's thinking. And basically, she wants to become an astronaut so she can go to the ISS and do some research that her father, like, continue that research because of her father. So that's a pretty good reason, you know. If we're like comparing reasons to outdo each other, that's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one. If you're trying to make an argument, you could probably argue that that's a bit more important than, hey, my brother's an astronaut. I like space. I'll be an astronaut too. Let's go be astronauts together, brother. Like, you could easily make an argument that that's a little bit more important than that, you know. But it's really very subjective, so I would never make an argument like that. But Muta kind of is. He's thinking about that, whether his motivations really are all that important, whether or not it's worth taking away somebody else's dream to achieve his own. I think that's sort of the thing he's kind of thinking about right now. So yeah, still very much conflicted. And we actually got to meet Kenji's family too, which is cool. He has a nice wife and daughter, like 2 years old. She can barely talk. She does her best to try to eat her food because it had just like food sauce on it. You know, I think we've all been there. But yeah, what was it she called her dad? Kape, I think, something like that. And Muta wasn't quite sure what she meant by it. But they brought that up enough to where I think they might actually tell us at some point what she meant, as some sort of big reveal, maybe. I'm not super confident in that, but it's something I thought about, like maybe we'll have some sort of reveal on that. But yeah, seems like a nice family. Let's see, Kenji decided he wanted to go to Mars as far as where he wanted to go. I think Muta just said Moon and Mars, I think is what he said, something like that. I don't know. Muta's was the one I paid attention to the least, weirdly enough. But he said something like that. Sarika's was the one that was the main point there. And he couldn't even ask Sarika directly what her reason was. She had asked somebody else, you know, indirectly. But, you know, this is how it goes sometimes. Cute girls have cuties, I'm pretty sure, so can't be asking her. Yeah, I skipped over that, but the meeting with the parents is funny too. Just the mother was, as soon as he got back, she was just like, well, where's my souvenirs? You went to America. I want my souvenirs. Give it. Give it now, Muta. Give me my souvenirs. I mean, that's more or less what she said. And then you just have the dad back there just being silly. I don't know what to make of that, really, but it was funny. It was silly. Just, they seem like nice parents for the most part. But definitely weird. Definitely weird. But yeah, Muta made a couple of good faces this episode. I think I covered everything. I don't think I really missed much. So yeah, obviously they still have some time to figure out exactly who's gonna win. They all passed the third exam or second exam. They passed the exam, the most recent exam, but they can't all become astronauts, I don't think. So we'll see exactly who makes a cut and who doesn't. Whether or not Muta starts to seriously contemplate quitting for somebody else's sake. I don't think he would seriously do that, but it might be something he spends a bit of an episode considering. I don't know. It's a possibility. So I guess we'll see one way or the other. But yeah, pretty solid episode, I would say. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.